think so. All right. Wait. All right. Oh, nope, not yet. Not yet. Yes, I'm going to let you pull, but not yet. Not yet, not yet. She's all excited because Mama's going to let her pull. Mama's going to let her pull. This is the one time she gets to pull. Yep, you got to wait, though. 1 sec. Wait. Okay. For the channel, we just are going up to my brother's garden up the street. We call it my brother's garden because it's at his house, but you know, it's his land and his property, so technically it's his garden. But hey Heather, how are you doing? Yeah, I had fun in your live too. I had fun chatting with everybody. So we were just in Heather's live stream. If anybody comes to the channel that's new and doesn't know Heather, she's my main mod here, and she's awesome. And yeah, she just started a YouTube channel, so she's awesome. There's some water for Loon. So we are, yeah, we're going up to my brother's house to work on his garden that I planted, and me and my mom have been doing all the work on. So that's why I call it his garden in quotes, because me and my mom have been the ones doing all the work. So yeah, what we're doing now is we're going to put, hold on, we're going to walk instead of drive, because, you know, I wanted to walk in. I'm kind of skipping physical therapy for the week because my leg's been really hurting, but Looney needs a walk, so we're putting all my stuff in the wagon, and Looney's going to help me pull my wagon. Hi, Lucky. Hi, cutie. What, do you want to come up in the wagon up to Mikey's house? Where's your leash, Loon? I thought I had her leash. I thought I left it out here because it was wet. Didn't I leave it out here because it was wet? Didn't I leave the wet leash out here? Didn't I? Didn't I? No, where is it? I had a wet one. I didn't leave it in the car, did I? Nope, not yet, Loon. Oh, but not yet. She's like waiting. Like, can we go in the car? You had to private your live. Your daughter wasn't supposed to comment because her other family doesn't know you reconnected. Oh, okay. I see, I see. It's actually a little breezy today. It's kind of nice. I won't be get too overheated while gardening like I usually do. Yeah, we just have to go up there and stake up his tomato plants because his are a lot more, they're getting all floppy. Oh, here's the leash. It's over here. Her the leash, her the leash. Actually, Looney, let's, wait, let's go make sure the goats have stuff. Come here. I'll give them your water. Looney, I'm going to give the goats your water because we can get more at Michael's house for you. I don't feel like turning on the hose. The goats finished their water. Hi. Did you guys finish your water? Yes, you did. Hey. Hi. Yes, are you all healed up, Whiskey? Are you all healed up? Look at that face. Look at that nice, clean face. Look at it. All healed. All healed, pretty much. Yeah. You giving me sniffies? Sniffy sniffies? There we go. And you knocked your hay bucket over, huh? Is that what else you did? You knocked your hay bucket over. Did you knock your hay bucket over? Did you knock your hay bucket over? Come here, Loon. Whiskey, you gotta stay here. No, don't go out. Loon, I know you like to chase them, but you can't. Hey, come here. Good girl. There's that newspaper I put in there to keep this a little cleaner. Knocking stuff over. Goofball. All right, stop chasing them. Hi, Julie. You did a little video for you, Heather. Oh, that was nice of you, Julie. All right, let's just get them some more haze. Goaties, you need a little bit of haze because you knocked yours over. Did you knock your hay over? Did you knock your hay over? Ah! I'm tripping. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying to hold my phone with one hand, the dog with the other hand, and I got half a hand to hold the hay and everything. Oh, there you go. Yeah, are you sweet? realize this is supposed to be up here, not on the floor where I walk. Hey, 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 hey. It's my dad saying, like I said the other day. Hey, 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 for the goats. Hi to you too. Yes, hi to you too, kiddo. Hi to kiddo too. Here, let me go get my extra shirt because this is a little breezy. Come here, one sec. Let me get my extra shirt. I throw over. All right, let's go. Yeah, you want to help pull the cart? Do you want to help pull the cart? Lucky going around. Do you want to help pull the cart? Do you want to help? Do you want to help? Ugh. Loony's my little helper. Sometimes instead of a service dog, I call her a helper dog. Because that's what she does. She helps. She helps. Huh, you're a helper. No one could comment on your shorts. Yeah. Ben, Sim, hi, Orhan. I can't read what you're saying, but I don't speak whatever language that is. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get Loony hooked up here. So we get her this leash that has two ends. We hook it to the cart here in front. Oh, wrong side. Hold on. This side goes in front. That's why this leash is good. Handy like that because it clips. Oh. Yes, you're being so good and patient, Loony. So good and patient. I know you just want to go. She says, just take me, Mommy. I want to help. I want to help. Okay, hold on. There we go. See, we do like that there around the X, and then this gets hooked to her, and then I also help by pulling the handle. It's not too heavy right now, but sometimes it's a little too heavy for her, and then I help. And I can also be the one to like guide it. See, the best at like knowing where to go. And then that goes on her oops, sorry. That goes on her X back harness, which is her pulling harness. Yep. Wait, she's like already ready to start pulling. Wait a minute. As soon as she's hooked up, she's like, yeah, let's start pulling. Let's start pulling. Wait. I gotta get your stakes so that you can get hooked up at Uncle Mikey's house. You need your stake so that when we get to Uncle Mikey's house, I have somewhere to put you. Yeah, you gotta get hooked up somewhere. You gotta get hooked up somewhere. You like my hat? Thank you. Yeah, that's the one I got in Maine. It has the... I already told you we could do a video call, kiddo. I already told you we could. Wait a minute. I'm having a drink of water, Lynn. She's like, no, let's go now. Let's go now. Now. She's like, Veruca Salt. I want it now, Mommy. I want it now. All right, there we go. See? There it goes. All right. Yeah, you're getting in the butt if you go too fast. You're going to get whacked in the bum. Yep. All right, good girl. Come on. Lucky trying to follow us. Lucky, don't follow us. You can't go all the way to Uncle Mikey's. There. All right, come on. Hold on. This is all looped. This is your run leash is looped under the other one. Hey, wait. So I can guide her and she can pull the cart. Come on. Let's go. Really, honestly, this leash should be a little shorter. I don't know if there's a way to shorten it. Maybe if I do, so it's not pulling so far behind her. One second. Maybe if I take a flip it, this extra part. Hold on, guys. I'm just fixing something. Oh, the thing's getting all messed up. Hey, wait. I'm going to fix this a little more. I'm going to shorten this. This leash is too long is the only problem. Hold on. It's just a little long. It's a little long. Hey, wait. I'm going to clip this all the way back up to this. I'm going to clip this to this too. That way it's doubled. Now it's all doubled up. A little shorter. There we go. All right, that's better. All right, guys. I guess it's a little shorter. And maybe that back in. There. All right, let's go. Oh, all right. Are we done being frozen? Lucky back there. Are we back? Loony, slow. Whoop, see, that's what's going to happen if you go too fast and then stop. Steady pace, steady pace. Come on, up. Yep, bring it up. Bring it up. Now you got to bring it up the hill. Come on. Up. Yep. Good girl, yes. She loves doing this, but she doesn't like to stay in place. Hold on, this has got stuck under the wheel. Hold on, you got it stuck under the wheel. 1 sec. Fix that so it goes straight. There you go. There you go. You deleted your live because you don't need Olivia. It's family seeing it and causing you trouble. Yeah, I heard you say that. There you go. Stay straight. Stay straight. Keep it straight, Loon. Keep it straight. Nope. Over here. Come on. Keep it straight. Don't want you going off in the ditch. Good girl. Lucky. We're going for a walk with the cat and the dog. Hi, Lucky. Are you good? You need help? Going uphill a little bit. Here. Help ya. Here you go. You got it, pup. You got it. Whoop. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. You can't do that. Lucky, are you going to follow us all the way to Uncle Mikey and garden with us? You want to go in the cart? You look like you're getting tired. You're panting. You want to go in the cart? Yeah, you're a good girl. Yeah, how are you doing with all your family stuff that's going on right now? You guys making arrangements and everything? We don't have to get into it either if you don't want to. Nope, don't follow Lucky. You can't follow Lucky. You got to stay on the road. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, over to Mikey's, over to Mikey's. There you go. Oh, not quite yet, Loon. You have to go a little further before you go into the yard. There you go. All right, come on. There's Uncle Mikey's. There's Uncle Mikey's. Whoop, going off-road again. Right, down here now. Down here. Go slow so the cart doesn't tip. There you go. Good girl. Come on. She was built to be a sled dog, man. Just a pulling dog, a mushing dog. The cart just like doesn't faze her. Like some dogs will get nervous with the thing rattling and stuff behind them, like all the noise it makes. And the fact that sometimes it gets so close it looks like it's going to hit their bum. If they stop too short, it will. If they go going really fast and then stop short, it'll hit their bum. That's why I stay here to make sure it doesn't. If you were on like a real dog sled, it has brakes, so it doesn't do that. All right, Loon, let's put you up. You can get on this. Mama's gonna go garden. No arrangements, just cremation. You're not going to lose in a... Oh, you were traumatized. Yeah, but I mean, is the rest of your family doing anything like that or no? Or they're not going to bother since nobody's really coming? You know, since you're not going to... I don't know how many else you family... Like, my family, we have a huge family. So anytime someone dies, it's like hundreds of people. Big, huge Italian family. All right, yep, you got to come over here. Hi, Lucky. I guess Lucky's with us now. Just got to make sure he comes back when we go home. Oh. Lucky, you just got to make sure you follow us home, too. He followed us all the way. When we had my cat Tippy, the one who looked like Lucky, we had a black cat when I was young. I had her for 20 years, so I got her when I was 9 years old for my 9th birthday, and then had her for 20 years. She passed away when just before I turned 30, she passed away. Let's unhook you from this. Oh, there you go. You hooked up to that anyway. I was just making it so she couldn't run away too fast. She'd be pulling the cart behind her. I'd be able to catch her. There you go. All right, good girl. Yeah, this is my brother's garden over here. I gotta tie up his tomatoes. Yeah, when we had my cat Tippy, she followed us to school one day when we were kids. Because like I said, I got her when I was 9. So had her for a long time. I had her through my school years and everything. Through school, through college. Had her through everything, that cat. And, where are his stakes? They might be in the basement, maybe. So, when, we used to walk to elementary school, and we'd cut through the woods, and my cat followed us. I'm gonna throw on this extra shirt. I think just because it's a little breezy, it's actually making me, like, chilly with all the sweat. My sweat's making me a little chilly. Oh, there we go. Just the breeze. I don't usually get cold, but... Yeah, it's funny. She used to follow us to school. I'd have to bring her back, so a few times we were late to school because I had to carry her back home. I was worried that she was going to get lost because she was young and she would follow us to school. So I'd notice her, like, I'd get to the schoolyard and then I'd notice her, like, behind me, and I'm like, oh no, Tippy. So I had to walk all the way back home and bring her home. He'll take you on a date to the dollar store. Oh, it bothers me because he was rotting in the house for 4 days and no one checked on him. Yeah, that's rough. Your sister should have gone over there if she was... Are you already stuck? If she lived close by. I wish she had gone over after not hearing from him. Yeah, you gotta go through. Get through. No, this way first. Go. Loony, go. There you go. Now come through. Now come through. Come on. Come on. Can you come through? Because you're gonna get stuck again when you try to go. If you don't do it without me, yep, see, you're gonna try that way and then you get stuck again. This way. Do I know you or what? I know how you think. I know how you think. You think dumb. Yeah, I wish your sister had gone over to check when she didn't hear from him. But I mean, keep in mind, that's what happens after you die. It's sad to, like, think about and not nice to think about, but he was already gone when that was happening, at least. Like, you know, he wasn't there. He wasn't in his body anymore, having to sit there waiting. Lucky reminds me of his brother following you a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, Stratus always follows me around. What was this guy saying? He wants to take me to a date to the dollar store. You kind of blame her. She only lives. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. I'd be upset too if someone lived 2 minutes away and hadn't checked on him, didn't hear from him for 5 days. That's what you were saying. Like you're like, oh, she lives there and she hasn't heard from him. Like, why doesn't she go over there? If she only lived like a couple minutes away, like me and my brother live like right up the street. If I hadn't heard from him and I was worried about him, like even like when you were saying like it was 12 o'clock at night or midnight, it was around midnight, and she was like, I'll check on him tomorrow. Like if you guys were that worried, just drive up the street. Like even that night, instead of worrying all night, just drive up there and you set your mind at ease, Oh, I'm just having some water. I wonder where he put his steaks. Where is his steaks? Maybe in the garage? Loony, are you digging? What you doing, Lucky? Hi. Yeah. Hi, cutie. Hi. You gonna follow me? Hi. Hi. You panting a little bit. Yeah, go find somewhere cool, maybe under the house. It is breezy today. It's not like hot, so. Oh, his truck is here. I can ask him where his steaks are. Oh. I have to put my phone away or turn the camera on. A second. If I can't find them, I have to go ask him. Loony. She's such a coon. Yeah, where are his? Okay, I'm gonna turn just the video part off, okay? Like this. So it's gonna go blank. So there's no video right now because I'm going into his house and he doesn't like his house filmed. I just have to find the steaks. I have to go ask him where they are. Unless they're in the basement. Let me check the basement first. I'm not good at opening his basement door from the outside. His car's here. Where are your steaks? Probably filmed down here because nobody's down here. And it's just a basement. He just doesn't up in his house. Oh, he's got a new chopper. Steal his chopper because mine's bad. Where? Oh. Huh. Yeah, I looked. Well, I came into the. Oh no, I did in the doghouse. I just didn't see any in there. Still chocolate milk. No chocolate milk. Oh, I came all the way up here to steak, and you don't have any steaks. And I don't have that many more. Right. Do you want to make some steaks or get some steaks for your garden, and I'll come back another day? Okay, make yourself some steaks because I don't really have any more. I still have a couple in mine here too.
I mean, I used some, I think, but I didn't use all of them. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't see them. So, all right. Well, let me know and I'll come back another day, I guess. But your tomatoes, because you have the cherry tomatoes that really vine, all so they don't, they're all hard to stake them the bigger they get. In the next couple days, and I'll do them by the weekend, okay? Okay? I'll text you to remind you because you're not answering. All right, no staking, I guess. No stakes. Unless I can, like, look around a little more and find a couple. I don't know. You can look. You look under his house. Sometimes he has lumber under his house. Looked in the basement, didn't see any. Hi, Loon. Mama's here. Mama's here. Mama's here. You have no siblings. Hell, you don't even know for a fact that your dad... You don't even know for a fact. Oh, Jamie. That's Jamie saying she doesn't know for a fact that he had passed. Why don't you know that if he had passed? I know my dad passed. I was there. Well, what sucks is I went home like right before he passed, but I obviously came back to the hospital after I heard, and my uncle came back and picked me up. I didn't have a car yet. I was like 22. Like I said, I didn't really learn to drive until I was older. I think I knew how to drive by then. I just didn't have a car. But my dad sent me home to get the house ready for his sisters. I think he just really kind of knew he was going and didn't want me there to see it. But his sisters were coming into town to see him off, basically. Everyone was coming to the hospital to say goodbye to him. And he sent me home to prepare the house, basically, for his funeral, essentially. Look here and make sure there's no bugs, I guess, because there's nothing else for me to do if I don't have any. If I don't have any stakes, there's not much else for me to do. Weed a little bit and make sure there's no bugs. I think we're doing pretty good on bugs. It's an ant, but that's normal. It's normal to have some ants. Hi, Lucky. Mr. Lucky. Lucky Ducky. Oh, see, he's getting big tomatoes. But you gotta stake them while they're young, because it's really hard to stake them once they get really big. Ooh, there's another, yeah, he's getting lots of nice cucumbers. Those could get a little bigger. I don't know why his are so pale. They're like these really pale cucumbers. Although I think I did get a couple different kinds of cucumbers. I've never seen any that are that pale, but I did get a few different kinds. Oh, there's, yeah, see, here's a couple. There's one. I've been stealing his cucumbers to put in my salad. I don't feel bad stealing them because me and my mom have been the ones doing the whole garden. There's one. Yeah, I've never seen cucumbers this pale, but that's what they're coming out like. Oh. You want to throw? Go get it. Yeah. Oh, you're around the tree, bub. You could go around. You could go around. Oh. Yeah, go that way. No, go that way. You gotta go the other way. No, you're just looping yourself around the tree more. This way, this way. Ready? Come. Go. Then we're gonna throw it that way. Nope. Let's throw it this way now. So you get her on the other side of that tree. Can we get you on the other side of that tree? Here you go. This way. This way. There you go. There you go. Look. Go get it. But yeah, that's how much my stepdad thought of everybody was. Lucky, get out of the road. I think I hear a car coming. No, they went the other way. Okay. That's how much my dad used to think of everybody. He was very selfless. Even on his deathbed in the hospital, he was worrying about getting the house ready for his sisters to come stay with us for the funeral, basically. like, go set up the beds, go, you know, clean the house, set up the beds. It's like kind of ridiculous thinking back on it, but you haven't seen a death certificate? Oh, yeah, that's weird. That should be public record. Your dad's wife told one of my uncles that I didn't even know existed that he died. Oh, that's so weird. Heck no, she's a bitch. I'm just scrolling up a little bit because I didn't read the full thing while I was talking to my brother. He lived in Napa, and you've tried searching obituaries but found nothing. I guess you don't have to have an obituary, though. No, I don't think you have to have an obituary, but you definitely have to have a death certificate. And that should be part of public record that you should be able to find somewhere. What are you doing, Lucky? Look at him over there just wandering the neighborhood. Look at you wandering the neighborhood. Like, that's not going to do nothing. Well, that's not a steak, but that one is. Yeah, I don't know. My mom's telling me he has steaks, but he doesn't. Look in the shed room in case somehow I missed something. You go ask his neighbor if he has steaks. In the shed, behind the shed. No, there's just lumber wood behind the shed. I don't know if his neighbor's home. I hate to go like bother them, but last time he gave me steaks. There's these little ones, but these don't do much. So use these little tests for now. Use these little steaks for these, just so I can get these big ones up that are really trailing. At least do something. Lucky! Come on, get out of the road. Get over here. Yeah, go a little faster. Don't saunter. Don't meander in the road. Good boy. Good boy. I should bring Lucky in and show my brother. Say, look who came to visit. To Ariana, did you see my question? Of course, I answered your question about the vest. Remember? We talked about the vest for a little bit. I explained the whole thing to you about the handle and how it works. I was telling you all about that on Facebook Messenger the other day. Oh, let me have a sip of my. Yeah, see, I put some. I got my hair clip on there too to hold it on better, but I just put for now. I'm gonna have to like sew something on, but for now I just put a couple safety pins on there to make this a little bigger, so it's not like strapped to my head so tight. So it sits on there a little better, because it was like really tight and making me look goofy. It was like that. Now it's like got a more relaxed fit. So it doesn't look so stupid. Now it looks more cute. Where did I put that on? I don't know where that hair clip went now. I just took it off. Where did the hair clip go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. I just put a hair clip on because it's windy, and now the clipping is so loose that. There. Remember why you would want to stay close to you? Because you love me. So I can call you all the nicknames. Yeah, if his neighbor come out, I'll ask him. I'm not gonna like go ring the doorbell or anything. Sometimes his neighbor comes out. I feel weird like just going up to someone's doorbell to ask for stuff. You shouldn't. Like, I wish we lived in a world where like people felt more comfortable to like knock on neighbors' doors and stuff, but I don't know. I'm like shy anyway, so it's I just never feel comfortable doing things. I just never feel comfortable with anything. I'm always awkward about pretty much everything. It doesn't even have anything to do with the other people. Okay. Alright, gotta try to get this in there. I usually can't really, this here. You can't, like, hammer these in. You just gotta kind of put them in because they're plastic. So if you put a hand to hammer them, you'll break them. Why is there like a stick tied onto there? That's weird. Just get some string. Some of these extra leaves off so it's a little easier to handle. So I can see what's going on in here a little better. It's very viney. Loony, what are you doing in there? Oh, it's very viney in here. Hi, Lucky. Lucky came to say hi. You borrowed some brown sugar from your neighbor the other night. Nice. What did you need, Ari? Oh, the stakes for the garden stakes. A couple of years ago, the neighbor right across the street here, my brother's neighbor, offered me some. Like, he had a bunch that were, like, he used to have a business. So he had like a ton of stakes behind his shed that he was basically trying to get rid of. Because it was like for his business signs. He used to have stakes to like stake in signs for his business, but he's retired now. So he had all these garden stakes. He's like, you know, they had staples in them. He's like, they might be a little pokey, so be careful, but if you could use them, then take them. But he still had a ton when I left. But it has been a couple of years, but I don't know if he ever ended up getting rid of them or not. Sometimes stuff just sits for a couple of years. At least in my house, that's kind of how it works. Stuff just ends up sitting there until you find a way to get rid of it. So I was going to ask him if he had any more of those if I see him, but I'm not going to like go over there and knock on the door to ask. But if he comes out and I see him, then I'll say, hey, you have any more of those steaks? Maybe you gave me some a couple years back. Right now I just have these crappy little plastic stakes, but they're not really strong enough to hold. This will just be kind of temporary to keep the plant up until I get something better. Just because I want to get something in here. So these aren't dragging on the ground. And then it's harder to stake the bigger they get, because they'll break if you try to lift them when they're heavy. When they're all heavy and tangled up, then they'll break if you go to lift them. So it's a lot easier to do when they're smaller. Oh. When you get these cherry tomato types, they like vine out all over the place. I think there's one tomato cage in there. The only thing I don't like the cages is because they topple over sometimes. They're not like necessarily the best, but they kind of topple. If the plant gets too heavy, the whole thing just falls over, and then the thing gets tangled up all up in there. I don't like cages. I'd rather have stakes so you can stake things too. They just always seem to work better. She's great, just napping. How's Emma? Could you give Emma a pet? Aw. Loony's over there under the shed. I think it's hot. Or under the house, like under the deck. I think Lucky's under there too. They're both playing under Mikey's deck. These lower leaves here. Taking off these lower leaves also makes the plant weigh a little less, easier to move. Try to stake up a couple of these big ones at least. The ones over there aren't that big yet, but the ones in this bed here are huge. So if I can at least get a couple of these staked, maybe have a little more time to do the other ones. Lunar! I think she's stuck. There's all like posts and stuff under there under the deck, so. Are you all stuck? Are you a little stuck? Did you get wrapped around a post? Huh? Or a bush? What did you get yourself wrapped around? Yes, you're all wrapped around the bush. Yes, all wrapped around the bush. Alright, you're not that bad. You're just around this one, Moon. Come here. Come. Over here, come. Over here. Nope, this way. Go. Come. There you go. Good girl. See, now you're free. Now you're free. Now you're free. Mostly. I think you gotta go around this bush one more time. I think, let me see. It's hard to see where the line ended up because it's under all these. Ah, Loony, you're going around my leg, bub. Giant hosta. Look how big this thing is. This is one plant. Massive. Okay, yep, there it is. Look at this. Giant hosta. It's a jungle plant. You know, like even go back further to see the whole thing. Jungle plant. Go around it. Huge. And then he's got the, what do you call them? Starts with an H. I know what they're called. I just can't think of the word right now for some reason. Hydrangea. There's a blue one there. I love the blue ones. Does Emma like belly rubs? Belly, 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 belly. Belly, belly, belly rub. Belly, belly, belly rub. Are there any under here? I didn't look here. Did I see them? I didn't look on. No. It's just unless. What about these? Could I use any of these as stakes? Any of these like little pieces of wood down here? I don't think there's any that are thin enough. Yeah, none of them are thin enough. They're too thick to bang in. Oh, too thick. Too thick. Too thick to use as stakes. I don't know where my mom got the idea that he had a ton up here. I literally asked her right before I left if he had any. She's like, oh, he has a ton. Hi, Lucky. Could ask his other neighbor over here. They do like gardening. See, they have like a whole farm over there. They got chickens, goats, and all sorts of stuff. I think they have pigs. They got all sorts of things over there. Hi, Lucky. You should go in and see Mikey. Lucky. You go in and see. Oh, coming. I'm looking in the garage one more time. In case I missed something somehow. I don't think so though. No. All right, Loon, we're coming back. Hi. Hi, Lucky. Where are you going? Look at you just crawling around. He's having a field day, just playing everywhere. Look at the back of his truck. Oop. I don't think so, but no. I'm coming, Loon Loon. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Just looking. Mama's just looking. She's a slower poke. Mama's a slow poke. Hi. Oh, you stuck again up there? She sleeps on her back. So you give her belly rubs for you. Aw. Oh, the bellies. I love when they do that. Come on down. Pretty flowers too. Pretty. Are you all stuck? You get yourself all stuck. Because you go in one side and then you come out the other. You gotta go out the same way you came in. Come here. Go. Yep, go through this one. And then through this one. Come here. This used to be a catio, but it broke. My brother made it for his ex's cats when they lived here. Come on. But all the screaming is coming off now. Oh no, I got a few bad storms. Come on. This way. Nope, wrong one. You gotta go this way. Come here. No, this one. Wrong one. Just the wrong one again. Yeah, this one. No, that one. There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to get you free. Trying to get you free. You goofball. Here you go. You goofball. You goofball. You're yelling and complaining. You yelling and complaining. Mama was trying to help you. Mama was trying to help you. Alright, we can only do a couple loonies, so we'll do these couple and then we can pull the cart back home, because that's it. There ain't no more steaks. Yeah, I love the hat. It's cute. Definitely love my hat. Went online and I found where I can get a new one of the ones like my peace hat, the one that got burnt, my peace sign hat. So I'm trying to get a new one of those because that was my favorite. Well, it was my second favorite. I already lost my favorite one at my friend's house and she wasn't able to find it. Well, she found it and then she lost it again, so okay. I was all happy and excited that she found it and then she lost it before she could get it to me. This is like not, this stake isn't even strong enough to hold this plant. It's like the stake is falling over. Extra little piece here. Second stake end to use on this one. Stake this piece. Stake this little piece up. here that need to get staked up too, but I need a separate stake for that because it's just going to make this whole stake fall over. This stake isn't heavy. It's so light. It's light plastic. It's not strong enough to even hold the whole plant up. So if I put any more on, it's just going to drag the stake down too. Would defeat the purpose. So we'll go over here and do the second one as much as we can, and then that's it. That one kind of okay. This one is, it's falling over, but it's not that bad. These cherry tomato ones, because those are bigger tomatoes. The cherry tomato ones, like, they vine a lot, and the vines go every which way. The vines go every which way. Oh. Two on this one. Yeah, he's doing great on his cucumbers though. Ours are just starting. His are we're already making a bunch. Oh, sorry, Mike. Oh, yeah, we're trying to get this one up here. Where's my skizzer? Here it is. It's gonna come in here maybe so you can see a little bit. A little too far away back there. I'm trying to get this one up. Go. All right, now we need a little bit of a string. Need a bit of string. Tie this stem up here. Get that so it stops falling over. And then, yeah, if he gets better stakes, I'll restake it with a better one to give it a little more support. Needs more stakes and better stakes. Just some wood ones. It's a carpenter. He can easily, like, usually zip up some stakes with his lumber. You just get his saw and zip them up. Makes them. Alright. Oh, sorry, my nose is dripping when I'm over. So I don't want snot dripping out of my nose. So I'm like sucking it back up. I don't have any tissues with me. Da, 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 da. I really don't know where my mom got the idea that he has a million stakes over here. She literally says, oh, he has a ton. I was like asking for a reason, because if he didn't have any, I would have grabbed a couple. There's a reason I ask. Stick that in there for now. That can't stay there because it's not supported enough, but it'll work for now. Just to hold it. Oh, okay. Here, I'll go on this side. And then we'll let Loony pull the cart home. She'll have fun. At least Loony gets to have fun. She gets a little walk. She has to pull the cart. Got us out of the house. It wasn't a complete wasted trip. Because Loony got to have fun. Right, Loon? She loves to work, so... She's definitely a working dog. Like she was made to work. She's a dog who needs a job to be happy. Ah, Loony, you need your little job. So that's Loony's favorite task, is helping Mommy pull things. Carry things, basically, by pulling the cart. I do consider it a service dog task because with the way my joints are, it's hard for me to carry things. So if I have too much to carry, she helps me. But yeah, it's her favorite service dog task. I consider it like a mobility task, basically. These weeds out of there, I guess. Yeah, that's the other positive. Once I get the tomatoes off the ground, I can weed around them. It's hard to weed around them when they're all over the ground. Oh. Sorry, I can't see your comments because the phone's a little too far away, but we'll read you guys in a minute. If you guys are chatting, I don't even know. I don't even know if you guys are chatting or not. Hi! I'm just kind of loosely staking these right now. Yeah, I usually don't try to stake them all to one. I usually will put like a couple stakes in, but I guess we'll get the tomato cage. I don't usually like to use it, but we'll find something like small to put it around. Something that's not going to pull it over. When you put it on things that are too big, it pulls the whole thing over. Like if you get a storm or something, just the whole cage ends up coming down, and then the whole plant is like tangled all in it, and it's just a mess. They don't do well in storms, basically. The tomato cages, they're okay, but they don't do well in storms. And we get a lot of windstorms and stuff up here sometimes. Like that whole tree that came down on my brother's house last week. Tomato cage would have been, I don't know, in the dirt. How is Carlita? Oh, hey, Vicente. You're back. Hi. Oh, I need to get a drink. Oh, excuse me. I need a tissue, man. Carlita, you're waiting on Bronny to get picked up. Joe's taking a nap. Yeah, say hi to Joe for us when she wakes up. Let bubble, let it bubble. The bubbles love Heather and Julie. Hubby's buying you the memory book. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, my eyes watering. Ah, my eyes, my eyes. Oh, I as well wipe the makeup off on this side too, because I just wiped it all off on that side with wiping my eye. was like, let's at least make a match. What was wrong with Carlita? Oh, just having to spill my drink. Who said she was doing better? Better from what? I must have missed it. Hey, you okay? Are you tangled again? No, you're not tangled. You just can't reach. You just can't reach. You can't reach me. Hi, go get your ball. There you go. Ready? Go that way because you're going to get stuck around the tree. There you go. Go. Nope, of course she's going to go the wrong way. Oh, there you go. All right, at least she came back the right way. The way she flings. The way she flings. Squeak, squeak. Yeah. She's so sweet. She was acting weird. Her leg was hurt from jumping up and down. Oh, you think she strained her leg? Well, is she like holding it up a little bit? They have like that weird limp when they're see, this one needs to get staked too because it's leaning over, but it's not that bad. Maybe we can put the tomato cage on that one. That's the last thing I have here to work with. These stupid tomato cages. I hate them. They just don't stake in. They don't stake in like deep enough to really provide enough support. If the wind comes, it just knocks the whole thing out. So let's see. Get that in there. Get that around it. See, they're just not like. They're not the best. You gotta get them, and then they're hard to get like these little legs in. Let's see. Hold on. Let me try to get these little leggies in. The legs get all bent, and then yeah, they're hard to they're just annoying. I don't like them. I don't like them. I've done gardening for many years, and I've found them not to be very workable for what I need. Yeah, the legs just don't go in deep enough to provide enough support. You get like one leg in and then the other leg pops out. This one's like hitting a rock. It's not going in any deeper. And I don't want to push it too hard and end up accidentally breaking the tomato if I slip. All right, I think that's as far as it's going. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't like them. And see now, like it isn't even in there, so I gotta get that under it somehow. Carlita's pretty emotional, so she shows when she's sad, all but can't speak, so it was kind of hard to tell, but her left leg seemed kind of off. You couldn't tell if she ate something. Oh, see, my nose keeps running. Ate something bad or if she was injured, but she's good now. Oh, well, I'm glad she's doing better. Glad she's doing a little better at least. Yeah, it's hard with animals because they don't always show exactly what's wrong. Like, they'll just like seem a little off, but it's hard to tell like what exactly is going on. They don't always show it until it's too late sometimes, but glad to hear she's doing better. Like my cat Stratus, he threw up 2 nights in a row, but he seemed like mostly fine otherwise. And he wasn't throwing up like all day or anything. It was just twice at night. I think he's just eating his food too fast sometimes. Especially when his brother's around. During the daytime, his brother Lucky goes outside. But Lucky's a brat, and he comes over and tries to steal Stratus's food. So I think what's happening is Stratus is like eating his food way too fast to try to kind of get it down before his brother steals it. And it's been like irritating his tummy by wolfing it down that fast. I gotta get this under there somehow. Ugh, see, now I gotta take this whole thing out to get that under there. It's gonna break. Or at least get one leg up. Can I get one leg up and get that under there without breaking this? No, probably not. Oh, get under there. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Well, see, this is just I don't like these fucking things. You gotta get the whole thing in there, or it breaks it to get it under there. You kind of need two people, like one to guide it in first, someone to guide it in there, and then someone to push it down while it's in there. There we go. Is that in there now? Is it all in? God, I hate them. Loony, hey! Calm yourself, bub. There we go. Hate it. Hate these stupid things. Well, because my brother didn't buy steaks for himself. I bought my steaks. Well, to be fair, I'm the one that planted the garden too, so like, man, the least you can do is get us some steaks. We've been doing everything. Me and my mom planted the whole garden, taking care of everything here. Planted the garden, worked on the garden, I sprayed the garden, I came up and bug hunted the garden. Of course, he's gonna pick from it and eat from it, I'm sure. Just using his land. Tie this to it. Give it a little more support here. It was like, just get me some steaks. Alright, there we go. Alright, Loony. Give me 1 sec, we're almost done, and you can go pull the cart home. Yacente, did you see Loony pulling the cart? It's her favorite thing to do. She loves it. Hi. Yeah? You want to go home and pull the cart soon? Where'd Lucky go? We got to make sure he comes home with us too. The kitten followed us up. Them steaks are super handy, exactly. Yeah, she's going to be 11. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's old. She's your first dog baby ever. So you try to stay composed, but you hate seeing your baby sad. Aw, damn this more to life. Yeah, that is rough. That was my first, my first dog, I didn't get to see him grow old. Because my mom rehomed him. It was we had like a childhood dog when I was 12. Hey, quiet. I only had him till he was like 3 or 4. So I had him from like 12 to maybe 15 or 16. So I didn't get to see him grow old or anything. Hey, I'm coming. You gotta sit tight for like 1 more minute. This is the last one. This is the last one, Bubba. This is the last one. You sit yourself tight. There you go. Sit down. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, yes, yes. Good job. Yes. Why don't you go find Lucky? I don't know if he went home already or if he's still around here. But he's got to come home with us. Lucky's got to come home with us. There's another one. There's another cucumber. There's another cucumber. Alright, I think that's good. Got that one. You gonna be a good girl? Let me throw your ball again one more time. Let me throw your ball one more time. Your little toy. Yeah. Go get it. Yeah. Get it, girl. Get it. you had a few dogs and they either got rehomed or went to live on your dad's ranch. They never felt like your dog. My one I had when I was little definitely felt like my dog. I was so upset when my mom rehomed him, but he did come back to visit a few times. My mom gave him to one of her coworkers. Her coworker's mom, who was like an old Hungarian lady. So the dog learned to speak Hungarian. Not speak, but like understand Hungarian, obviously. Obviously the dog can't speak. But he became a bilingual dog where he could understand commands in different languages and stuff. So he came back to visit and he spoke Hungarian, but he still remembered me. He remembered English. He was always so happy to see me, but he only came and visited like maybe 3 or 4 times. But at least I got to see him a few times, even afterwards. I loved that little dog, but I always wanted a big dog, and he was like a little tiny white fluffy Bichon. He was a little Bichon Frise. They look like little mini poodles. Yeah, then my first real dog that I had like for a long time was Robin, my white German Shepherd. I gotta throw some videos of him up on my YouTube just so people can see him. He was beautiful. He was such a good dog. And yeah, I had him till he was 11. But he's the one that got hit by a car when he was 11 years old, and he was too old to make it through a surgery or anything at that age. We were gonna try, but he went into respiratory arrest before they could even get the vet on staff, or the surgeon. They were like trying to stabilize him and everything. It was Memorial Day, so they didn't have there was no surgeons on staff. It was like we took him to the emergency, like ER for dogs, the animal emergency room. And they didn't really have anyone on staff because it was Memorial Day. That's why he got hit. There's like speedy, half-drunk drivers on Memorial Day flying up the hill over here. Yeah, share the memories. Yeah, he was such a good dog. I do have a lot of videos of him. He was a good boy. He was the best boy. Smartest dog I've ever had. He literally, I think he could understand English, like full sentences. He couldn't speak it, but he could understand it. He would have been like, if we had had those like talking dog button things back then, I'm sure he could have learned those in like a flash because he knew English. He would listen in on your conversations and perk up at certain things, and I'll have to tell some stories about him. He was such a good dog. Very, very smart. Just definitely the smartest freaking dog I've ever had. Yeah, we had him till 11, so he was my first dog that was like my dog. The other one was like, you know, family childhood dog. He still felt like my dog, but it was a childhood thing. So you don't I didn't know what I was doing. I was 12. I didn't I didn't know how to train the dog, which was part of the problem of why my mom rehomed him. Because he used to piss all over the place. He was like only half potty trained. So that was kind of part of the problem. Ugh, they'll throw these in the compost. So yeah, then my first real dog was Robin, and he was the best. But I don't know what's worse, is losing suddenly to like a car accident, or like watching them get old and die slowly. He was starting to get some issues, but he was still in decent health. He could have lived a couple more years. He was on some medication. He had arthritis, and he had like really bad allergies, but we had just gotten all that under control, which was like kind of the sad part. He was sick for like probably like 6 or 7 months before that, His arthritis was really bad and slowing him down. Yeah, his arthritis was like slowing him down a lot. And he was kind of sitting around moping half the time. And then he had really bad allergies, which is really common in German Shepherds. So eventually he went on Apoquel, which wasn't a thing when he first started getting the allergies. It wasn't like the FDA hadn't approved it in our country. So you could only get it like overseas from the UK. And it was like, there was like a waiting list for it. It was very expensive. So for like a couple of years, we weren't able to get him on the medicine he needed. And then finally we got him on it, which was the Apoquel. It got like passed in our country, in the US, passed to be able to get that medicine over here. And then we got him on it and he started doing so much better. And we got him on the, he was on like a couple different pain meds for his arthritis. He's on like carprofen and then like some sort of muscle relaxer thing for dogs. So he was on like 3 different medicines. It was expensive. It was definitely an expense, but he was doing so much better. And then like, one of his times out, basically, not first time, but he had like started to make a turn. He was doing not that great all winter. And then, you know, Memorial Day is kind of like the beginning of the spring, basically. So the spring he was starting to, you know, come out of his shell and do better. And then Memorial Day hit and he was running across the street all happy, feeling good. And then he got whammed. But it's like sad because like if it was a few months before and he wasn't on the medication, he wouldn't have even been, that wouldn't have happened because he wouldn't have been running. It's like he was slow and he was not moving around a lot, so he wouldn't have even been with me probably walking. But it's like we got him back up on his feet. He was running, he was happy, and then he saw my brothers across the street and was so happy to see all his friends. He ran right across the street and got hit. It was like this, like we lived, this isn't like where we lived before, but this is my brother's house too, so, but like me and my brother lived right across the street, up the hill. It's still not that far, but my other brother still lives up there, but moved. But it's like, my brother lives up the street and around the corner, but our house used to be right across the street from his house. Now it's closer to my younger brother down the hill down here. For instance, just for like comparison, it would have been like here to here, basically. Like my driveway was like this. We walked up my driveway from my house, and then we would have stopped here to cross the road. And we stopped here, and there was like, my brother would have been there and had like a barbecue going on at his house. And I was an idiot. I didn't have him on the leash because we were going like from here to there. So I was a dumbass. Didn't have him on the leash because I'm like, oh, we're just running from my house to his house. Let's just run over. He was such a good dog. He always stayed with me. He wasn't the type that he would like take off somewhere else, like, and just like go roam the neighborhood or anything. He would usually stay with me. You know, I wasn't worried about him escaping and going places. So I was just like, oh yeah, let's just walk over to my brother's house right there. So we stopped, and then he saw everybody across the street and just ran. And there was a car zooming up the road, and it was just horrible. I was literally like right here and saw it like within, you see how wide the road is. It would have been right in front of me. Saw the dog got hit. It was, I literally have like a had a PTSD response to it. It screwed me up for years. I couldn't drive my car without crying. I'd be like driving up my road where I used to live. If I drove up that road, I'd be like picturing him freaking in the road. And then like if I have that response if my dog gets off leash. I'm like very crazy. I'm very crazy now about leash and having a dog leashed. And I flip out if my dog is not leashed. I try to hold it together, but inside I'm in turmoil. Do you know horse riding? I think you've been in here before and asked. Every time you come in, you ask about horse riding. Yes, I do know about horse riding. I used to love horseback riding. I haven't done it since I was a kid, though. Yeah, I was such a dumbass. Leash your dogs, people. Anything can happen. Like I said, even if you have a good dog who's smart and well-mannered, it's just horrible. And you never know with other people and other things. All it takes is 1 second of them forgetting and getting excited about something and just rushing over. Like even we do that sometimes. It's like you forget yourself because you see something exciting. All right, I think we're good. We gotta find Lucky. All right, good. I get my scissors there, strings there. We gotta get Loony's leash. Ugh. You coming, Loon Loon? Yeah, where's Lucky? Where's Lucky? No alcohol? Yeah, no, I don't drink. There's no alcohol. I don't know why you're talking about alcohol, but I don't drink, so there is no alcohol. Lucky! Come on, Lucky! Come on. Alright, we'll get Loony all hooked up again. Loony, you want to come help pull? I don't know, my nose are so runny. I have like I think it's the breeze. It's like blowing allergies up my nose or something. Sometimes when it's a little cooler and windy, it like makes my allergies act up. Hold on, not yet, Loon. Wait. Yep, come here. Lucky, you want to go home with us? I just don't know if he's still here or if he already went home. Come here. Yeah. Here you go. Here's your toy. Good girl. Hey, wait. Come here. Loon, here. Hey, where are you going? You gotta come here first. Come. Good girl. Good girl, you goof. Alright, I gotta put this up in the crate, in the wagon, sorry. Mama's gotta put this in the wagon. Mama gotta put this in the wagon. Can we roll this up? Can we roll it up? Roll it up. Roll it up. Good. Roll it up. Roll it up. Roll it up. Good. Get your foot on it. There you go. Thank you. Alright, you gonna be a good girl and help me roll it home? I know you look a little tired, but it's easier to roll it home because it's downhill. You look like you're getting a little tired. Even though I see you, you're going to deny it. You're going to say, Mommy, I'm not that tired. I'm not tired, Mommy. I'm never tired. Loony's all hooked up. So if you guys want to watch Loony pull the cart again, because she's a cutie. Lucky, are you coming? Oh, fix that leash. Okay. Ready. I think we're good. There's the tomatoes all done, by the way. Well, except for not all done, but the ones we got done. Got one in a cage, and then a couple of them just kind of loosely tied on these shitty little stakes. There's one more in the middle, and then the other ones aren't that bad. They're still standing on their own. These ones were all flopped over, so I wanted to get those ones done first. Can wait for my brother to... Yeah, you waiting? Yeah, come on. Where are you going? You trying to find Lucky first? My brother's grapevine. Oh my god, is this thing getting grapes yet? It's like really crazy. Get some grapes. Hey. Neighbor waving to me. Come on, Lucky. Where are you, Lucky? Where's Lucky? Hopefully he went home. If not, I'll have to walk back up the street again later and find him. I'm pretty sure he knows his way around. Our neighbor Bob, who's like just a couple houses down that way, has called me before and said, or my mom, he's called my mom, not me, but he has my mom's number. I don't think he has mine. I gotta get his number actually. It's good to have neighbors' numbers and stuff for this kind of stuff. Help with our pets. He helped with Loony when Loony escaped from our babysitter when we were at the wedding. We went to a wedding, we had a dog sitter, and Loony escaped, he went to our neighbor, Loony went to our neighbor Bob's house. So we were like 2 hours away at a wedding, and Bob called my mom like, your dog's at my house. My mom said, oh, he must have escaped from the dog sitter. So the dog sitter let her out. So, but it's good to have when neighbors are in touch with each other. They can let you know when stuff's going on. Here you go. Good girl. Whoop. Careful. All right, Loon, you got to stay straight, bub. Come on, keep it straight. Keep it straight. Good girl, let's go. Come on. Good job. Yep, come on. Yep, it's okay. Mama's got to hold it, I think, because it's going to go down too fast going downhill. There you go. There you go. All right, come on. I want it to hit into her bum. I'm just going to hold it from whacking into her. Wait, you're going too close to the bushes. You're getting mommy in the bushes. You have a question? You can ask your question. Come on, Lucky. Hold on, Loon, let me scratch my head for a sec. Yeah, she loves her job. Loony, do you love your job? Do you love your job? Loony loves her job. Being a little dog. Being a wagon dog. She's not a sled dog, she's a wagon dog. Huh, you a wagon dog? Oh, we should have checked out the bomb shelter again. I forgot. I forgot to bring my boots. Mama forgot to bring the boots. Mama forgot to bring the boots. Where are you going? You should go on that side, Loony, and see if the wild strawberries are ready. There's wild strawberries on this side of the road sometimes. Come on, where are you going? Yeah, careful. It's like going next to you. Oh, you taking it in? You taking it into the woods, bub? This way. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's hard when it's going downhill. Doesn't have as much control. It's just working on gravity. Gravity. Oh, fix your paw. There you go. Good girl. Thank you. We had fun today. Yee yee. Yee yee. Your question was, oh, what time can we do a video call? I don't know. What time is it now? Yeah, careful. You gonna get that out of the bushes? Can you get it out of the bushes yourself, or do you need Mama's help? Come on, come on, come on. Can you do it? Can you do it? Yeah, you did it. Good girl. Woo. Good job. Get out of the way that time. All right, come on, baby. Yeah, Mama's got to hold it. It keeps going in front of you. I need brakes on this thing. Need some brakes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what time it is now, kiddo. So probably like 8:39, like we usually do. What time we usually end up talking, like 8:30 or 9. You're going off-road, Loon. Come on. You got it. You got it. Nope, you don't got it. I thought you had it. You almost had it. You almost had it. Here we go. Hold on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Does your friend Willow live there? Huh? Does your friend Willow live there? But yeah. Like I said, even though the cart kind of sucks, it's not like what's made for this. But she does very well with it. She knows how to get out of the way when it's coming behind her. And she's not really fazed by it. A lot of dogs, when they do this, they get scared by all the rattling and noise behind them. And the fact that it's coming up, sometimes when it rolls too fast and comes up behind their butt, they freak out and make it worse. They'll start twisting. You know, they'll start like twisting around in circles while it's coming up to them, and then they end up pulling it even more into themselves. You doing a little pee? But she does good. Hold on, that's why this is the wrong way. Tangle here and making it pull on that. There we go. That might help. That might help. That's why it's twisting a little too much. There we go. All right, get out of the ditch. Get out of the ditch. I just hope Lucky went home because I haven't seen him. Lucky duck. Come on, Lucky. All right, we're on flat ground again now. That won't run into you anymore. There you go. That won't run into you no more. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's not going to run into you, Loon, unless you go fast. As long as you just walk straight. Straight, I said. Straight. Straight, straight. There you go. Good job. Oh, that's where she wants to go visit her friend Bob. She wants to go visit her friend Bob. That's her friend Bob and Ginger. Hi, Bob and Ginger. I don't know if they're there or not. Come on, Loon. They usually stop and see us when they come down on their walks, but it's because our house is closer to the driveway, so. I think my phone's gonna die. I can't really see my screen very well. Oh, mosquito, get off of me. Get off of me. What time? Yeah, I said probably around 8:30 or 9 anyway. Like between 8:30 and 9:30 is usually when we end up calling, so just assume then. But I'll let you know if anything changes. I don't even know what time it is right now, so. Yeah, you look like you're getting tired now. You look like you're getting tired. At least she's not running, she's walking. Loony always runs. She's walking normal. I know she's tired. Huh? Are you having a normal walk? You're just walking like a normal dog. Are you just walking like a normal dog? Not running? It's okay. It's coming. It's just hitting the bushes a little bit. You're okay. Yes, you checking on the cart? She says, I got precious goods. I got precious goods back there. Look at you checking on your goods. Look at you checking on your goods. Good job, Moon. Oh, this went over your head. It's gotta go, hold on. Here, put your head down. One sec, how did that happen? How on earth did that happen? How did you do that, Loony? You put your head under there. There you go. All right. Get under there. There you go. I don't know. She like ducked when it... You ducked and made it go over your head, silly. There you go. There you go, silly. There you go, silly. All right, come on. Come on, this way. Yep, go, go. All right, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Up. Come on. Let that go in there. Go, go. Come on, let's go. Almost got it. Yeah, we're home. We're home. Where's our Lucky? Did you make it home, Lucky? Are you running? Where are you running? Where are you running? Where's our Lucky, Loon? Where's our Lucky? Where are you going? Where are you going? Here. Alright, she's good. You did so good, Loon. You're a good little carting dog. Unhook you. You did so good. You did so good helping Mama. You're such a good little helper. I don't know where my kitten is, though, because he followed us. We might have to go find him. We might have to go find him. If he's not here, I'm going to go ask my mama if he made his way back or not. My phone's about to die. I can't see my screen. I have to go plug it into something so I can see you guys. Hi. Yeah, hello. Yeah, you did so good, Loon. You did so good. You're such a good girl. Let's go get some water. Let's go get you some water. There's my water. There's some cucumbers. There's the cucumbers. There's Mommy's water. There's my shirt. What's in there? Oh, those are her toys. That's fine. I don't need any of that other stuff right now. That's good. All right, let's go. Are you a good dog? Are you a good dog? You really are. You're a good little helper dog. That's why I don't like people say that Looney's a bad dog. She's a good dog. Huh. Huh, you're a good dog. Oh, it's hard. Hi, go find your brother. Go find your brother. Go on, go find him. Yeah, go find him. Oop, one of my cucumbers fell. Okay, good kiddo. Yeah. Cucumbers. He followed us up to Mike's, but then he disappeared. He was like hanging out with us for a while.
At Mike's?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
So I don't know if he doesn't come back in the next half hour. I'm gonna have to walk back up there again.
I suggest you go now or go out there and call. Because that's far. Not,
Well, he followed me, and I was, well, I guess he'll just come back with us, but never, then he vanished. Oh, all right, we're back. Oh, sorry, all right, we're back. Oh, sorry, I had to plug my phone in. Oh. Oh, yeah, we gotta find Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky Duck. The live stream is frozen. Is it back? Oh, sorry, I refreshed it because I thought it was frozen and then I made it freeze again, but it should be back now. Oh, hot. Did the turkey come out good? Mom? Mom, did you cook the turkey? she's not answering me. Oh, Jesus. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I try to click on my air conditioner a little bit. It's oh. I was gonna give him like a few minutes to show back up, maybe, but like I said, if he doesn't show up soon, I'll go back up. Oh, I'll go look around up at his place. I had Loony with me in the cart, so I didn't want to walk around too much up there. Oh. Oh. Hi, Heather Piper. What's up? We'll find him. I mean, he's gone up as far as Bob's, because Bob's told me that he's been up there. Oh, where's my drink? Oh, hot. I just gotta cool off a second. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, okay. All right, guys. I'll call you, honey, on our yeah, kiddo, on our video call. We'll call later. You know I say all your nicknames on our video calls. All right. Anyway, I gotta get going because I gotta go find my kitten. And my phone's only at like 1%, so I can't go anywhere with my phone. It has to be attached to the wire because I gotta plug it in. It is dead. So we're gonna go find Lucky because he followed us up the street and he didn't come back with us. So I gotta go to like the end of the driveway and call him and go find out where he went. Guyard, Bridget, Christine. Bye, Heather. Bye, kiddo. Bye, everybody. And I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. I don't know. I have a massage to do for my brother tomorrow, but possibly at some point. I don't know. No idea. Haven't decided about tomorrow yet. I gotta put some of that ringworm stuff on my leg. I'm itchy. There's 2 Heathers. Yeah, I see that. There's 2 Christines. There's 2 Christines too. Well, now this Guyard Brigitte Christine said hi. Oh, but yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. See you later, kiddo. I'm just itchy. God, I get all sweaty and then I get heat rash and everything. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna go find Lucky the kitten. So I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Go find that naughty kitten.